Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we will be taking a look at 2020 NHL free agency and the rumors that have been circulating around the web over the past 24 to 48 hours surrounding longtime captain for the Boston Bruins in Zdeno Chara and how he very well could land with a different team in 2021 should it not be the Bruins. And one of those teams has been rumored to be the New York Rangers. I know it's kind of bizarre, but that has been the rumor as of late, so that's what I'll be breaking down in today's video. Zdeno Chara, what he has done in the past 2019-2020 season, the connection with the New York Rangers, is there actually any substance there? Where is this all stemming from, and why it would and wouldn't make sense for the Rangers to possibly acquire the longtime Boston Bruins captain? And as always guys, make sure you stay until the end of the video to find all the deets and all my thoughts regarding Zdeno Chara and his possible connection to the Rangers, and also make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, share this video with your friends if you end up enjoying it. But without further ado guys, let's get right into this video. Zdeno Chara, the longtime captain for the Boston Bruins, as we all know, and the most towering player in the entire NHL at a monster 6'9", 250 pounds. The left-handed defenseman is currently 43 years of age, originally drafted in the third round back in 1996 by the Islanders, and the past season, the 2019-2020 season with the Boston Bruins, in 68 games played, racked up a total of 14 points, including 5 goals and 9 assists, and in 13 playoff games racked up 2 points. Okay, so let's get the elephant out of the room, shall we? Where did these rumors actually stem from? Well, from what I've seen, and also shout out to Top Shelf Hockey, my guy Mike, he has talked about this also just this past night, so make sure to check out his video regarding, because he covers all different trade rumors and signing rumors as well, so he covered this first from all that I've seen, so shout out to my man. But I do know that over the past 48 hours, an article regarding the Boston Bruins first came out. I'm not sure how reputable that is, well, time will tell regarding that front, but I do know that since then, TSN's 1200 radio show this past night did discuss these rumors and the possibility of Chara and the Rangers and why it would make sense for the most part. And for my personal response to this, I think that it would make sense and it wouldn't make sense. Let's get in the reasons why it wouldn't make sense. Well, to start off, the Rangers currently have around 4.8 million cap space via cap friendly, but when you add in the bonus cushion penalty that's probably inevitably going to kick in, then you take away 3.9 mil or so. So they don't even really have $1 million that they could work with. Now, does that mean they can cut ties with one of the fringe NHL players that they sign in free agency to free up some cap space? Sure, they can definitely do that should they go down that route to free up some more cap space for a guy like Chara. But Chara, assumably at most 1 mil, probably can get him under 1 mil for a 1-year deal. But if the Rangers didn't sign Jack Johnson, Anthony Pagnotta in free agency this year, there would be a better argument. But because they did, that's why I'm feeling so up in the air about this, and I want to know your thoughts in the comments below regarding it, because Johnson on that 1-year deal, 1 mil, we know that he's probably going to be looking to be in the bottom pair of defense. I highly doubt he's going to be much of a healthy scratch, but at the same time, who knows what's going to happen come training camp. Then you have Anthony Pagnotta, another guy who's a fringe NHL defenseman, a New York native as well, so he's happy to be with the Rangers. Will be on that left side and also really be a 7th defenseman, probably a healthy scratch most of the time. But then you also have Tarmo Ronanen, one of the Rangers rookies coming from Finland, who looks like he's going to be competing for a spot in that bottom pair. A heavy favorite over a lot of the other guys, including Keandre Miller, because I think Miller's probably going to get a cup of coffee in the NHL next season, if anything, but nothing more beyond that. But when you look at that, just taking out Miller of the equation, for instance, you have at least 3 defensemen on that left side that are going to be competing hard for the bottom pair of defense. Now you bring Chara into the equation and you have a free-for-all of these 4 defensemen. Who's going to get it? I would assume it would be Chara, obviously, but you're going to have basically whoever's going to do best in camp to lock in that bottom pair spot. So that is my biggest question mark between the dollars, the Rangers being willing to really give up the remaining money that they currently have, and also having to deal with the penalties that are bound to happen as well in regards to, you know, the salary bonuses. So all those things factor in, but the reasons why this would make sense for the Rangers is a couple things. One, Chara brings a lot of veteran leadership. We know this. Even at the age of 43, he has an amazing resume. He's a future Hall of Famer, a Stanley Cup champion, longtime captain for the Bruins, been to multiple Stanley Cup runs. He's a warrior on and off the ice. He hustles so hard given his age and his size. He really has faced so much adversity in his career given his stature as the biggest hockey player in NHL history. And, you know, he's had to work a lot in building muscle and just being a better skater and doing everything right. He has really established himself as a fantastic stay-at-home defenseman who, yes, he doesn't have the legs like he once did. Yes, he really is to an extent a shell of what he once was, but regardless, he would still be fine on that bottom pair defense. And it would make a lot of sense for the Rangers if they paired him with a guy like Tony DeAngelo. They're polar opposites, so that's why they would work well. Look at guys like Ryan Lindgren and Adam Fox, for example. They thrived even as rookies. They're two different style defensemen. You have Adam Fox, who's a great two-way defenseman, but he's more of a puck mover in that offensive zone. You have Ryan Lindgren, who has no problem really staying back, and I know they have familiarity during their time with the U.S. National Development Team, I believe, or at least playing in World Juniors. But still, when it comes to Chara and Tony, that would make a lot of sense, assuming that Tony does in fact be on that third pair of defense again. The only way that he wouldn't is if they really want to get more ice time out of him and have him in the top four on the left side, which is the side that he played during the majority of his time in juniors. It would be probably him alongside Trouba, and that might be a catastrophe because both those guys aren't too defensively sound, and they're similar when it comes to their play as offensively minded defensemen. That's why Shea and Trouba really didn't work all that well, even though that they are close friends. And then after Shea got traded, it seemed like Trouba was doing a little bit better alongside Smith. So I think if they are going to roll the defensive lines kind of balanced again like they did last season, having guys like Fox, Trouba, and Tony all gain decent power play time, then you could have himself, Tony, alongside Chara, and I think it would work well. And you also have the veteran leadership again, helping out in that locker room, a winning mentality, knows what it takes to win, helping the young guns here. It would only benefit the Rangers in multiple ways on a one-year deal, really for little to no money, as long as they can afford it, and going against the Boston Bruins a couple times, which would be interested in this new different format for the divisions that is yet to be official. But it would be really interesting for the Rangers, and I wouldn't be against it. It just seems like it's a little bit out there as of now, mainly because of the reports that we've seen where they've actually come from, and also because of the fact that the Rangers do have kind of a log jam competing for that bottom pair of defense. And you can even throw Lieber Hayek in there. I don't think Hayek has much of a chance, but he is still in that consideration among other guys. And even with these expanded rosters, you would assume if the Rangers would go the lengths of signing Chara, that he would basically be a lock to be on that bottom pair of defense. He's not going to be much of a healthy scratch. So I want to know your thoughts, though. As always, guys, let me know how you feel about Zdeno Chara and these rumors connected to the New York Rangers. Do you think that there's any substance there? Would you like to see Chara with the Rangers as a fellow Ranger fan or a hockey fan overall? Or would you like to see the Rangers continue what they're doing, not go for a guy like Chara? And do you think anything will actually come to fruition out of this? I want to know all your thoughts, as always, guys. And if you ended up enjoying this kind of hockey content, you want to see more great hockey content like this going forward, please make sure you smash that like and subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, share this video with your friends, and also help us reach 3,000 subscribers. It would really mean a lot. But seriously, thank you all so much, guys. Expect plenty more great content on the channel going forward, and I'll see you all next time.